Minasan, konnichiwa. Domorakisiem. Everyone, good morning or afternoonish. We got a green light at the Robert Street lift bridge. So it's been a while, so we do have a train coming for sure. And it's certainly been a while to get a train within this direction. Stay tuned for more. Alright, now we got a train coming for sure. Going to the direction to the Robert Street lift bridge. Which the light just turned green. And it was perfect timing. Union Pacific is deleted locomotive, and the same one from Labor Day. The real perfect timing. Pacific leading since Labor Day of this year. $46.68 Union Pacific. $45.06 Union Pacific. And $16.10 Union Pacific. Good to see the 3884 Union Pacific leading again. Oh, good day. Shout out to my girlfriend, class teacher, wife, Mariana. Shout out to Grandpa Wolf. Shout out to Michael Driver on the train. Shout out to Union Pacific, graduated Clark Water from the DSX vlog. Shout out to my brothers Kyle and Zach, and shout out to my pal Keisha Keith. My close friend, who I call him my brother, Ron. My close friend, who I call him my brother, bought me the Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle. Cost online on Monday night shortly after he got off of his work. And it came on Thursday afternoon at noon to him. Now I gotta wait till this Monday night to possibly have my Switch 2 to keep. Same day when I hang out with him. I will be doing an unboxing video this Monday night of the Switch 2. With the Switch 2 I'm getting, Costco, I'm getting the Mario Kart War bundle, and you get, right here, the Switch Online expansion membership thing. Like, I real like it. I'm real happy to have the Switch 2 after all. I waited like 3 months after it's come out to get the Switch 2 after all. Now I have it. I mean, in other words, and now it's bought, after all. I was at Tutti Card checking supplies this year at the Mall of America. So I got to a call my brother was hosting volunteering for it. And they had a couple Switch 2s. And I got to play. It was the full version of the Switch 2s, in other words, owner-wise. And they had Mario Kart World. And I wanted to know if the game was like, I real like it. And suddenly when I started playing Mario Kart World by the Knockout Tour, I really liked the Switch 2 a lot. And I got to play with this dude who eventually became my subscriber at 2D Pod Quarterly. And my close friends, like all my brothers, he and I forcefully talked, asked him if he could be a pal, how me get a Switch 2 Mario Kart 4 bundle, and he said he would, and he told me some stuff like the PSX, for instance. PSX 7000 PSR. Look at the one got sold, and eventually, it was in August that he decided to help me sell some stuff right around the Switch 2 of the stock, where they started coming back in stock. About the need of worrying. And pretty much right around when we made it to $300, $355-ish. And suddenly, last Saturday, he said he decided to, he and I planned for the 15th of this month, which is this Monday night, to get the Switch 2 after all, when he and I hang out. It's stopped right now for the 3884 Union Pacific. I will record more. Stay tuned for more. Alright, looks like the 3884's got something up going on right now. It's going backwards. The 3884 Union Pacific reading is slightly going backwards. Look what we're seeing here. That's a surprising end. We'll see the 3884 going backwards. Must be a different GPU, if I observe. As I was saying, my close friend who I call my brother and I planned for the 15th of this month to get the Switch 2 after all. And I was real worried about the stock from Costco. We planned on Costco to shoot for. But suddenly, we ended up deciding to shoot for Costco online because only Coon Rapids and Shasta had the Switch 2s in stock. And then, where he bought me the Switch 2 online from Costco on Monday night after all, which I'm real happy enough to keep. And I didn't know about this till Thursday. Initially, my Switch 2 was going to come to him yesterday, but it came on Thursday at noon. And suddenly, it came on Thursday at noon, and That was the same day I looked at what Costco stores have to push to the stock, and you just got them. All of the Costco's got them here in St. Paul area. But I didn't have to real worry about going to a Costco store to find it and get it. It was bought on Monday night online. No issues. Nobody's going to Costco, possibly. I'm real happy to have the Push 2 after all. Real happy. What blows my mind is that the 3884 Union Pacific is going backwards. I never wondered why the 3884 Union Pacific is going backwards. Never wondered why, in other words. The funny thing was, it went to the direction to the Robert Street lift bridge, and now it's going backwards. Never wondered why it went backwards. That's just pretty new to me. The same four locomotives from earlier, such as 1610 Union Pacific, 4506 Union Pacific. Never wondered why one backwards. I can still see the 3884 Union Pacific leading. Hell there! Second locomotive is 4658 Union Pacific. Not my sure how long this 3884 Union Pacific is going to real stay here. Not my sure how long. For the 3884 Union Pacific to be going, even though it went backwards. Alright, now the 3884 is real going. Surprisingly, now real going. I'm real hyped up to get to Switch 2 after all. Real hyped up. To possibly get my Switch 2. I've been real hyped up for the Switch 2 right when the Nintendo Direct started. Now I'm personally getting mine this Monday night. And parentheses, Tuesday early morning at tea time. And around morning time in Tokyo time. I'm hoping to start dialing up the number. A BNSF thing. Not gonna stop again, is it? Hope not. I mean, I hope it doesn't go backwards. Stay tuned for more. Alright, now the 3884 is going. Luckily. Throw me back, Malfish! Surprising of a graffiti. I think I'm up. A lot of shipping containers here. A lot of them. turn the bottom, all I can feel the ding, 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 something like that. I usually like doing a lot. Time to look at why you sit in your car. You're welcome. Another graffiti here. Now Dutch shipping container. Can't say I haven't seen a now Dutch shipping container before. Can't say I haven't seen them before. And now it's at the end of the 3884 Union Pacific lead-in. Leading number locomotive is Union Pacific 3884. Minasan mitega arigato gozaimashita. Spasiba za посмотрим всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like, know, and a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Minasan konbanwa. Dobroku всем. Всем доброе утро. Everyone, good evening. We have a locomotive coming up already. In other words, a train coming. Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. .48 actually. Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. And 2551 Union Pacific. This time, we got a green light at Plato. Yeah, I'm recording right now. No time to talk. I'm recording right now. Shout out to my girlfriend slash future wife Ariana. Shout out to Grandpa Ward along with Mike from Wide Water Trains. Shout out to Union Pacific. Shout out to Special Agent Fox Motor and Southern CSX Vlog. Shout out to my brothers Kyle and Zach. And shout out to my pal Hijiki. Olaf graffiti there. Are you kidding me? We do have a mid DPU here. Oh, an end DPU actually. 5797 Union Pacific is the end DPU. Hashtag DPU alright. $57.97 Union Pacific is the NDPU. Leading number locomotive is Union Pacific 9084 with 5797 Union Pacific at the NDPU. Minasan mitega arigatou gozaimashita. Spasiba za посмотрим всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like, knowing a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Alright, now we got another train coming at the same direction. Coming from the Robert Street Lift Bridge and other towards the river, the Mississippi River. Now we got 2 train videos in one day, luckily. And that is perfect timing. Two. Freedom locomotive. And 5044 Canadian Pacific. I'm just back over to Plato. That was a cool horn salute, I tell you. This time, the light's yellow at Plato. Now the light is yellow by Plato, luckily. Shout out to my girlfriend / future wife Ariana. Shout out to Grandpa Walt, along with Mike from Wide Water Trains. Shout out to Special Agent Fox Boulder, Southern CSX Vlog. Shout out to CPKC. Shout out to my brothers Kyle and Zach. And shout out to my pal Higakis. With a cool one salute from 5032 Canadian Pacific leading. Real cool to hear that horn salute. Now a triple train video. That was a real short train video, actually. Real short. And that's the end of the 5032 Canadian Pacific leading. Real short video. Leading number locomotive is Canadian Pacific 5032. Minasan mitega arigatou gozaimashita. Spasiba za просмотр всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like, no, and a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Minasan konbawa. Doburaku всем. Всем доброе утро. Everyone, good evening. It's raining outside here in St. Paul, and the light is green at the Robert Street lift bridge. So I'm out by the rain, actually. Stay tuned for more. Alright, now we for sure got a train coming up already. Since the light turned green at the Robert Street lift bridge earlier. This time it's for sure a Union Pacific locomotive. Just like from yesterday evening. $75.07, Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. Future wife Ariana. Shout out to Union Pacific along with Grandpa Water and Mike from Wide Water Train. Shout out to West Oregon's Fox Boulder and Southern PSX squad. Shout out to my brothers Kyle and Zach, and shout out to my pal T-Kitty. As you can tell in the Robert Street lift rig, it's pretty light green there. And now's the real full horn salute. Sounds like from last night. And that's the end of the 7507 Union Pacific leading. Lane number locomotive is Union Pacific 7507. Minasan mitega arigato gozaimashita. Spasiba za passport всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like known as thumbs up, and please subscribe.